Why, hello, hello. This is the one and only Rogueblades, and tonight we'll be playing a little bit of Monday Night Combat with the Assassin on Spunky Cola Arena. And let me just tell you, this is the single most typing I have ever seen in a Monday Night Combat game ever, and I'd just like to say that if they played half as much as they typed, it would have been a little harder in this game for me. But we're off, and so on Spunky Cola, I used to like to lunge down to the bottom and run straight to the bot lane, but I decided to start doing this where I sprint jump over the Spunky can because I would always end up on the L bridge no matter what I did, but this saved me from having a bomb jump, which gets me noticed. And you'll see here, I got rid of my cloak before I came up on this sniper because I didn't want him to hear me, and as long as he's not looking at me, there's no way he can see me coming. And obviously on Spunky Cola as an assassin, it is your job to keep those bots down right from the start. And Jotun called me out on being a total douche, but I guess that's just how I play, and I'll be a total douchebag all over that guy. But in this video, oh my god, there was so much bitching. Everyone, liked to QQ about how to play, and they all seem to know the right way to play. And apparently, the right way to play is not about doing what's best. So, who knew? Apparently these guys. It even gets bad enough to the point where some of the people start bitching about how gold armor is easy mode. And I'm just thinking to myself, are you serious? Gold armor easy mode? But anyway, try to go for this ejector. Obviously don't have the money, so I have to kill these bots the old-fashioned way with my man hands. Then I kill this greasy Italian shotgunner with my manly man hands. I'm just trying to be really annoying right now and try to gain us map control by killing bots and, keeping pressure on. If they think that there's always going to be an assassin behind them, they'll get paranoid. It's just like Spy in TF2, and if they start worrying about me, they won't worry about the other 4 people or 5 people on my team, and that could be helpful. And of course, try to wait for a spawn kill there, but my shield or my cloak runs out, go figure, so I have to run away. Free ejector there, and there's this sniper, and not running armor, and this is what you get. You see how much damage that lunge did? It's practically, that's all you have to do. I could have sword swiped him once, and that would have been it. I mean, I grabbed, but I didn't have to. And now this support is trying to harass me a little with airstrikes, but, they're easily avoided. I mean, easily avoided if you have half a fucking brain. I mean, of course on Steel Peel, all bets are off because you can throw those things at the bottom, and if someone's standing on the bridge, you can't hear it, you can't see it, and it is too late, and then you just die, so that's always fun. Funny story about that, I was actually playing with one of my buddies the other day, and we were on Steel Peel at the enemy's battlement right there on the bridge, and I have juice, and I'm taunting and boasting a little, saying, hey, check this out, I'm gonna do something cool. He's like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm like, check this shit out. And then I die to an airstrike, and he's like, oh man, that was really impressive. I've never seen anyone die so fast. And yeah, not my proudest moment, but happens to the best of us, I suppose. And I had to teach that freaking assault a little lesson about standing in the back. I will hit you with an ejector, and I will lunge at you because that is a free kill, and I love it. And a nice little bot streak, just gonna keep killing bots, being an annoying little douchebag like I have been known to be, so, better live up to my expectations. And so now, as you can see, I obviously have juice. I see 3 or 4 dudes right here, and I think, what a perfect time to juice. I'll sword this guy in the back, then pop juice when things get hairy. And I do get this kill, and then here goes the skill switch. I turn it off, because this, level 10 assault is just backpedaling, and I'm swinging my sword like a fucking dumbass. And he's like, oh god, this guy must really suck. Kind of like every time I play Assault, it's like the second I get juice, I turn off the ability to aim, and it makes things more challenging, really. It's like I fucking blind myself and say, herp-de-derp, gonna shoot my gun, maybe I'll get a kill, but then I'm aiming at my feet, or, aiming at a different video game, and that's always fun for everybody to watch. Maybe one day I'll make a I suck at Assault gameplay video, and you'll get a kick out of just how much I suck. But now I'm gonna super jump over here, keep the pressure on, maybe go for that ejector. Oh yes, you see those 2 people right there? Well, I'm going to make them dead people. So don't stand in the ejector if you're at red health, because once again, I will eject you, and I love to do that crap. And so now obviously we have their ball down, and what better time to buy juice? They're all pressed into their base defending. This could be a really easy chance to get some damage on the money ball, kill some turrets, or get a bunch of kills because they're all just right there. And look at them, they're all just so nicely stacked for me. I don't get too many kills because they separate like you should do when there's a juiced anything. And I probably should have died here, but I will take the not death because like I say in almost all my videos, there's a little bit of luck in every time I play. So, you just gotta chalk it up to luck. And take out this jackbot, that's free $65. You should always put a couple of shots on a jackbot because, like I said, you only need to put a couple of shots on to get the assist even, and that is a lot of free cash. And now that their jackpot's down and ours isn't, it's a good time to press forward, so I'm going to do this little jump over this monkey can. Everyone who plays Assassin should figure out how to do that, because it's a nice little mobility tool to gain access to a part of the map that would normally cost you either a bomb jump or $50 for the grav lift. And so I'm just going to keep this stupid little pressure on, maybe put some damage on the ball, but uh-oh, this tank sees me, and so now it's time to kite with shurikens. And here's how Assassins beat tanks without any effort. You just use your shurikens, bounce him off the wall, and then he'll charge in a straight line like a fucking genius, and you just hit him with your plastic stars. And I can't imagine any tank feels really smart when they get killed by an assassin using shurikens. I mean, even bad tanks have to think, well, what the hell just happened? And that assault is going to realize when he gets back to his computer from his little donut break or getting his Totino's pizza that he has been killed because he went AFK outside the base, like another brilliant genius. A lot of brilliant geniuses in this game, it seems like. But sometimes all you can do is capitalize on stupidity, and let me tell you, there is a lot of stupidity to go around. So you can capitalize quite a bit. And I'll just take the next 15 or 20 seconds, since not a lot happens in the video, to give another PSA to the general gaming community of Monday Night Combat. Stop being so fucking stupid. You don't have to even think that hard to not die a lot. There's just so many things you could do to avoid death or to avoid a bad situation, but you don't. So this has been a PSA by Rogueblades. And after that commercial break, we are back to Monday Night Combat, and it is an exciting game. I am back on the L bridge trying to keep pressure up. There is a tank who happens to notice me. Thank God his railgun skills are not the best, but I am going to fill out my juice bar, and now if anyone comes to pressure me, I am completely safe because there's a very unreal possibility that I will just be killed before I can pop that. And there is a super jump. That is one of the brilliant uses of super jump. You can go from that L bridge all the way to the Annihilator. Very useful. And I'm going to be a bitch with my juice. I see this rocket turret, and then the universe decides to deliver a gunner into my hands with a slam. I don't know what that guy was thinking. Maybe he heard my cloak and thought, I'm gonna get this guy! But it didn't really work out in his favor. And there's the QQ. I say, gentlemen, I feel as though armor breaks the game. It fucking does. That is silly. Who would really say something like that? It's not broken, it's just needed right now. It is strong, but it's not broken because everyone has access to it, therefore it's not inherently broken. It's just very useful. And to say I play without armor because I'm actually good at this game is really, really dumb. I'll bet they're the same people who say, no man, I don't drive with my hands because hands are overpowered. I use my teeth. Oh shit, you use your teeth, I use my feet. Get at me, bro. Fucking geniuses, got to love them. And of course I QQ everyone. I mean, everyone has their things to QQ about. I like to QQ about assaults because I don't like them. And you could turn around and say the same thing to me. If they're so overpowered, why don't you play them? And it's not so much because I don't like them. I really want to learn how to play it, but I like Assassin more. And but it's my channel, so I'll bitch about assaults whenever I want, and you guys can listen to it. But complaining about armor, now that's just silly, because you have the option of picking that, and by not picking it, you are just directly nerfing yourself. Unless, of course, you're someone like Xenonox, who doesn't need that shit because he is Asian perfection in video games and can make everyone cry by using these super offensive builds. But, I don't know how viable that is for me or for a lot of the other PC gaming community members, and so I just, forego stuff like that. I just try to play it safe. I use the endorsements that keep myself safe. For the longest time, I actually ran silver health recovery because I was concerned with, I would get in a fight, and then after the fight, I would have no health left and then get picked off by something stupid. But that was more of a skill gap thing. Once I got a little better, I realized I didn't need something like that. But I don't think I'll ever get good enough to the point where I say, oh man, armor, that shit's so old school. I did that in the first couple months of the game. But anyway, back to the video. I'm going to use my douchebag tactics to assault the money ball from here until the team notices me, and then, of course, like always, time to leave. But I have a lot of money. If this game ever even went into overtime, I would have had so much cash to deal with that, but it doesn't even look like it's going to. I'm just going to keep the pressure up, kill the bots so that our bots can get in. I like to do that because sometimes going after the money ball is a little too dangerous, so my contribution to my team money ball damage-wise is just by killing bots. So the other bots can, damage the money ball. And I get the juice here, and then I get ejected. Thank God I didn't get ejected in a stupid-ass direction, but I am just going to finish this game out, it looks like. Yep. And the win is there, no problem, of course. It looks like my team definitely had this one in the bag from the stats. And using my douchebag tactics, I was able to keep the bots down, keep our team moving at a nice fluid pace, and everything just felt good because of it. So, maybe accused of being a douchebag, but I will play like that every day until I die. And so, like always, it has been a pleasure. Your favorite douchebag assassin, Rogueblades. We'll see you next time. Stay sneaky, everybody.